Why does it seem like children are always doing chores in the Montessori classroom? Well, today I'm going to cover the topic of practical life. I'm Tiffany Bakke of The Self-Motivated Child, and today we're going to talk about the practical life area. What is it, and what exactly is the purpose of it in the Montessori classroom, and how can you take the purpose of it and establish it in your own home or in a traditional type of classroom? One of the first areas in the early childhood classroom of Montessori is the practical life area. And in that area are lessons or materials of everyday skills that we all do. And some of those skills are spooning, pouring wet things, pouring dry things, tweezing, and things of cleaning, hand washing, dishwashing, dusting, mopping, sweeping, and activities of dressing oneself, caring more so for the environment, whether it be taking care of pets or taking care of plants. And when children are practicing these practical life activities, there's 4 key skills that they're working on. One is independence. We want to bolster the child's confidence of being able to do things on their own. So we're giving these mini lessons of pouring and spooning and scooping so that they can transfer these activities to real life and be able to serve themselves snack, help with meal preparation, and other activities of daily life. Another thing we're working on is coordination, that refinement of your muscles, whether it be the large motor muscles where you're walking and carrying something heavy or carrying something with a balance, or the fine motor of the muscles of the hand. Another skill they're working on is order, knowing a routine of things, the steps of things to go through to finish a skill, to finish or go through the process of an activity. So they're working through that process to get to completion, a work cycle. And lastly, they're working on concentration. The first lessons are very quick lessons that are 1 or 2 steps, but when you get to the old-fashioned hand washing lesson or the dishwashing lesson, they are multiple steps that requires a child to stay attuned to the task and complete each step, that requires a lot of focus without distraction of other things going on in the classroom. And by building that concentration, it's preparing the children to go and work in the other areas of the classroom, math and language, that as they progress further, it's going to require them to stay at the task longer. Young children from 1 to 6 years old, or just people in general, want to have purposeful work. They want to have work that has an end goal or something that is not busy work. And so children working in the practical life, they have an end goal in mind. They want to be helpful. They want to do things. And so yes, you will see your children in the Montessori classroom doing a lot of chores or practical life because they want to do these things. They want to be helpful. And then they're working on those sub-skills too, of the skill of the practical life they're doing, or the coordination, concentration, independence, and order. So how can you do this at home or translate this into a more traditional classroom? In the traditional classroom and at home, you can give children chores, or instead of calling it chores, because that can sometimes have a negative connotation, activities of daily life or activities of practical life, things that need to be done every day as we go about our lives. And when they're working on these activities, you're starting first with simple 1-2 step skills and then you're building to multi-step. And it's important when they're doing these multi-step skills that you're not jumping in and breaking that concentration. You're trying to build the concentration without interruption. All of us want to be independent. We want to be able to do things for ourselves. So if you can look around at your daily life and figure out many skills that you can teach your child to be able to be independent, they're one step closer to persevering, to problem solving, and being confident to go try new things. If you like what you have seen so far, be sure to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, follow me on Facebook at Tiffany Bakke.